Hello. So you might agree when I say 2026 is the year of predictive engagement. Marketing is very powerful. Marketing is evolving day by day in the world of AI. And having said that, welcome back to Tech Talk with Charmy. And as a part of our series, What's New in 2026, today we are going to dive into an amazing updates, an amazing topic where we will learn that what's new Salesforce Marketing Cloud has to offer us in 2026. What is that shift that Marketing Cloud has brought? So today we have with us Wasim Shaikh, marketing champion, community group leader, and a co-founder of Marketing Squad. He is a young entrepreneur and a co-founder of Brinkview. He has been very active in Pune. Is having a very good team. Running a community group here, a marketeer group in Pune, and today we are going to discuss about the evolution of Marketing Cloud and AI impact in 2026. So stay tuned and join me in welcoming Wasim. Hi Wasim, how are you?
I'm good, thank you for asking and thank you for inviting me here.
Thank you.
Lovely to be here.
And thank you for coming. So, starting with, tell me about your journey. Like, how was your journey as a marketing cloud or as a marketer, specifically?
When you say marketer, right, I would like to highlight that yes, we are a marketing champion today, but I did not start my career into marketing. When I came here in Pune back in 2015, 2016, I started my career as a customer success agent. So I used to work with Allstate and I used to work with TripAdvisor, and that is the place where I spent like almost 3 years, 2.5 years, and work very closely with a lot of people and get to know how the customer engagement, everything works. Then I swiftly moved to the technology side. That is when I got a choice of either entering into marketing cloud or into sales cloud. So at that particular time, 2017, 2018, right, sales cloud was very booming and marketing cloud was just starting up here in India. So I thought, we'll have a good chance in marketing cloud. So that is where I selected marketing cloud, and then I started with learning marketing and what marketing cloud is, what data is, how interaction with customers happens with data and everything. So that was very fascinating at that time. So I started my career in marketing cloud, and here we are today.
Amazing, amazing. And marketing cloud, marketing is very powerful nowadays, and merging with AI, marketing is evolving a lot.
True.
Right? So can you tell about something on like how marketing cloud is evolving now and what is there in 2026?
Oh, that's a very deep question. So to start with, I mean, if you have seen in the past, right, marketing cloud, everyone has seen marketing cloud as the email automation tool, right? Not what it has been turned into today. So today it is like fully customer engagement platform, right? And on top of that, we have layers like AI, personalization, data, and multi-channel orchestration, right? That is what is making marketing cloud more powerful today. So it's not about just reaching out to the customer, just sending a message to the customer, right? Now it is about seeing the customer intent, right, and reaching out or replying back to the customer at the same moment, right? That is where I've seen the shift. Right, and it's very important now to understand how customer is behaving, how they are interacting with the content and with us, right? So it's basically to understanding the data is very much important. Absolutely. And when AI is helping us with that. Tell me about something on community side, right? There are so many marketing learners or marketing cloud learners out there, and they are very curious to learn about this. So what is the marketing squad about? Like, right. So I'll start with marketing squad. So we are the 4 founding members. It's Anurag Parikh. He's the headhunter for us. Right? So he's the head of the marketing squad. And we have Alfia Sheikh. She's also a community group leader with me for Pune Marketers Group. And then we have Roshan, Roshan Ali, and then it's me. So we are the 4 founding members of the marketing squad. So we we created marketing squad to give hands-on experience to the community or the folks in the community on Trailblazer, so that they get hands-on on how the marketing works. So when we brought when Salesforce brought Marketing Cloud Next, right? That was the best opportunity. We thought that we can train people on what Marketing Cloud is and what Marketing Cloud Next is, so that they will get hands-on experience. They can work on use cases. They can get their hands dirty. And then they will be future ready for the interviews and everything. So that is why we created Marketing Squad.
Right, and I know that because being a marketing cloud developer, when I was a fresher, it was very struggling days, like to have that hands-on on the org.
Yeah.
Since marketing cloud orgs are not available freely out there, so this is a very good initiative. And coming from business background. Tell about some scenarios, like how companies are taking this AI in marketing into their regular marketing operations, or we can say marketing activities they are doing.
So see, it depends. Let's say for example, if the customers are on the engagement side, marketing cloud engagement, or if they're on marketing cloud next, right? We have an inbuilt feature there where we can utilize AI and create the campaigns and everything, and the data flows everywhere, right? And segmentation as well. It's very easy. But on the engagement side, people are still on the traditional side where they create everything outside the org and then they bring in and then they utilize it. So they are actually utilizing AI in a right manner where you can use AI to support you in what you're doing, right? That maximizes your productivity. That is where I think how AI should be used. So they're using most of the companies are using in a very proper way. That's what I believe.
Great. No, that is very important. As we are coming from business side, so it's very important for us, for our customers, like they are using this particular or this beautiful platform very efficiently, and that's what we do. That's how we are helping our customers. So having said that, from your perspective, what is the biggest shift in marketing cloud in 2026?
According to me, the biggest shift is that Marketing Cloud is actually becoming a decisioning engine, more than the marketing platform. I'll tell you how. So earlier, you and me, marketers used to plan everything. Let's say what are we going to send out, to whom are we going to send out, and when are we going to send out. Today, it's AI and the data models are there to take those decisions for us, right? And that is the reason I'm saying that is actually becoming a decisioning engine. Now, so our job is done, right? I mean, we don't have to think about it. As a marketer, because of that, I am able to plan the campaign more effectively. I can focus on other things rather than just thinking of whom to send, when to send, and everything. Automating those stuff. That has been taken care of by the platform. Now, as a marketer, I can actually focus on other things which are more important and which needs my attention, right? And that is, that actually empowers you.
Yeah, and we can think out of the box, in terms of doing campaigns, and we can focus on strategies and all.
Absolutely.
And now AI is everywhere. So, what excites you most about Marketing Cloud?
So AI and Marketing Cloud, see, what excites me is, AI is powerful, you know that, right? But if you combine AI with the real-time data, that is something that excites me more. So let's say, for example, you have behavioral data, right? You have transactional data, you have the other triggers, or you have the other data of the customer, right? Which you have. And if you use that and AI, you can be on a different level of personalization, like a one-to-one personalization that we talk about. You can be on top of that. That is what excites me. I mean, even if you think, right, it is a very vast topic that and you can come up with a lot of ideas on top of that. So
and it's very powerful. Agree to that, and that is making marketing a very powerful nowadays.
True.
So, and since AI is everywhere, similarly AI is embedded everywhere in Marketing Cloud also, right? So for our community members, like what they should learn, or what skills they should develop immediately, like to adapt this change or this shift?
So it's not only for the kind of freshers who are coming in, but also to the veterans and everything. This is my perspective. It shouldn't be the only thing, but I think data building is one thing that we should focus on, or everyone should focus on. With that, AI literacy, right? How we can actually leverage AI with everything, and how we can simplify our life or simplify the tasks that we do every day. And the third thing for marketers, I think business understanding is very much important. Because we have to focus on the ROI.
Right.
We are the person who gets that question every time about the ROI. So if you have these three things in place: technology, data, and business, ROI.
No, I agree, because to have that business mindset, is very important, because nowadays in this world of AI, every person is getting a chance to go in front of client and speak.
Absolutely.
And companies are not thinking that he or she is a fresher. They give that opportunity.
True.
And so for freshers, for beginners, especially for them to have a business mindset, that will be very more like a cherry on the cake for their resume or for their profile, and to go out and in front of your companies or interviews or clients, it is more easier for them.
Absolutely. And it is not you are just with one particular skill.
Right.
If you diversify that, I mean, you will have if you have that understanding, right, then the ideas that comes to your mind is very different. You completely change your perspective and you think from a very different angle altogether. Right. When you're a developer, you only think from a very straight line, right? What is achievable and what is not. But when you think from a business standpoint, I mean, there are 3 different ways or 4 different ways that opens up, and then you can, then you have multiple choices to take. So,
correct. Yeah. Agreed. Yes. So this was very amazing conversation. So now it's time for my favorite segment, that is rapid fire, and we call it as a quick bites.
Okay.
So I'll ask you some more, some quick questions. So it can be one liner or one word or one sentence, anything like that. So I'll take my phone. Okay. So starting with email or WhatsApp.
WhatsApp for engagement and email for depth, but combining both, powerful.
Perfect. Batch campaigns or real-time journeys.
Real-time journeys. That is the future.
That's it. Yeah. AI generated content or human edited?
AI generated, but human defined, or human edited, both together. If it is they go, because that's the future again. Because right now AI generation, the content which is getting generated by AI is not up to the mark, but it will get there, and you just need the overlook of
you need that refinement, and that's mandatory.
Yes.
One skill every marketer must learn in 2026.
Data thinking. Yeah.
Yes, that's important right now, because especially in the world of AI, that is very important. And one quick question that I'm having, and I wanted to ask that if someone wants to go in marketing cloud, start their career in marketing cloud in 2026, right? So what would be their kind of 90-day plan look like? How do they start everything?
So there is no straight path to it, to be very honest, right? It depends on the individual. But if you're starting up and where you're very new to Salesforce or Salesforce Marketing Cloud, I think you should go to check the website of Salesforce, where Salesforce talk about everything that is covered under Marketing Cloud. You see all the roles and responsibilities that every role has, like admin, email specialist, and everything, and then choose accordingly. So the first 30 days should be building the foundation. You can go and create your account on Trailhead, and you can learn everything about Marketing Cloud there. The foundation, what the data structure is, what is the data extension, and everything. So you need to build the foundation in the first 30 days. With that, you have to be a part of the community, the marketers community, because that is the place where you will get your answers very quickly. Though we have a community, like online community there, but if you are spending your Saturday morning in any events or even the virtual events, you get to ask the people who are actually in the system. You can ask your doubts, whatever you're learning,
you will get an immediate answer. You can walk up to any champion or
Right.
any community group leader, and you can ask the questions, their scenario based or whatever. You will definitely get the answers there.
Yeah, and it's important because whatever we are learning from Trailhead, you will have tons of questions.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
you have to go to events and where you will get those answers.
You will definitely have a lot of questions, not because it's vaguely written, but because you will need to know the nits and bits about everything, right? And that is the reason you need to have a mentor.
Correct.
Because I know Charmy has mentored a lot of people in the community, and if you are there and if you're learning, you can reach out to her, you can reach out to me or people like us. We are always here to help you. So that's the first 30-day plan look like. Then from 30 to 60 or the second month, what you can do is you can maybe look for the opportunities. So even if you're in the community, right, you get to know which companies are hiring and which companies are not. There are companies who actually give internships. Even if it is not a paid internship, I think if you're learning, you should actually go and join them. If you join them, you will get hands-on on how to create journeys, how to create automations, how a particular org look like. Marketing cloud org is not very easy to get your hands on, so that is like a plus. So you should definitely go for it, and peers there will definitely help you in your career there. You will actually get a straight path where you want to go, and that takes you that comes to the last part, which is the from 60 to 90 days. In that you have to choose your specialization, because being in the system for like 2 months will give you an idea about where you want to take yourself, whether you want to be a developer, whether you want to be a consultant, BA, or maybe an architect, right? And that is when you plan everything, reach out to people out in the community and just go ahead with the career, I think.
And you can start with the basic certifications that is starting with Marketing Cloud Email Specialist. You can start with, right, and then you can go for the further certifications from there. And for all the certifications, also you can get help from community. Even you get a chance to learn. You get a chance to earn the certification vouchers also.
Yeah.
So, that is also very important to, and for all the certification preparation, the community leaders can help you. Whoever, you can reach out to us, we can help you with that. And at last, so we are almost about to end, and it was very amazing to talk to you.
Thank you.
But before we wrap up, what is that one message that you'd like to give to our audience in this world of AI, especially for the Marketing Cloud?
Do not feel threatened because of the AI. Okay, it is here to support us. It's not here to take our job. For businesses, my advice would be go slow. You don't have to change everything overnight. Just try and see how AI and the new features are coming in, how that actually fits in your scenario, right? And for people and for the marketers, I think the more you focus on the data, and the more you focus on business, business thinking and everything, you will be able to create the right messaging, the right campaigns, and you'll be able to connect with the customers. That is, I think, my advice would be.
Agreed. Because to have that business mindset is very much important, and because why we are keeping on repeating that data thinking, business thinking, it's very important nowadays for be it you are a developer, consultant, architect, or a business owner or founder. So it's very important. And thank you so much, Wasim, for being here. And thank you so much, everyone, for listening to us. Stay tuned for such an amazing stories, and see you in the next series episode where we'll discuss what's new in 2026. So be ready for the new episode, which is very exciting. And yes, see you soon. Bye bye.
Thank you.